What it do, YouTube? Yeah, so I'm in my car on my way to work making a video. And before you say, oh, that's dangerous, yeah, I'm not gonna look at the camera like that. And it's no different than talking to somebody that's sitting there. And yeah, I'll be okay. I'm very careful. I'm a very careful driver. But let me tell you the real deal, Holyfield, about me, about your girl, Aisha the Goddess. I do not have time to make videos. When I say I don't have time, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I don't have time. Usually while I'm in the car, I listen to affirmations, I think, I plan, I listen to YouTube, I call friends that I haven't talked to, I call my parents, I make business calls, I do the things that I don't have time to. When I'm at work, I'm working, I'm dealing with getting my business started, and when I'm at home, I'm dealing with taking care of my house, which takes up the majority of my day. Groceries, errands, washing, cleaning, helping children with homework, doing hair, cooking, talking. I do a lot of talking, a lot of teaching with my tribe. Yeah, so I'm busy. I'm very busy. I like being busy. I don't have a lot of time to meditate like I want. And a lot of times, hell, I forget. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I be like, okay, I'm gonna meditate on my lunch break. And then I get sidetracked and then I forget. I get it in a couple of times a week. A couple of times a week, I get in treadmill, yoga. I definitely do a moving meditation while I'm doing yoga. My yoga it comes on the WOC channel on cable, WOKC or WOCK, but it's Namaste Yoga. I love Namaste Yoga because it's guided meditation yoga. I love it. That is what I do. I do it in my basement. I do it with my girls for spirit school. And I've been doing that. Like, I don't do anything else. So that's how I get it in. But that is not what this video is about. Me rambling about how busy I am. That was just extra tidbit. This book is about, because I just have to get this out here. I cannot keep this to myself. My book is complete. It is done. It is. I was expecting my sample copy in the mail for the past week, and then I'm trying not to like rush my publisher, but I'm like, she told me it would be in the mail last week, and then it wasn't in the mail, and then I'm like, okay, you know, I can't really trip off her because I had a whole 2-week late payment, you know, for my editing. So it's like, I know she was like, okay, where's my money? Where's my money? So it's like, how can I trip off her doing something late when I've done something late? But I really want my book. I want it in my hands. I want my copies. I want to, you know, man, this is a 4-year journey. It took me 4 years. It's done. The cover is on Urban Awakenings on Facebook, or Aisha the Goddess Bracket on Facebook. My cover is done. Everything's done. It's done. Stick a fork in it. It's done. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You guys just don't know. Like, I'm getting like, keep your eyes on the road, Aisha. I'm getting giddy just thinking about it. Oh my God. This is, and see, because I have a whole plan. And I'm going to tell you guys what happened. I don't know if I told this story on YouTube, but, you know, after we got time, because it takes me an hour to get to work every day. So we got time. So this is what happened. Seriously. So I trying to think of the year. I think it was 2012. My daughters was born. I went back to work in 2011. Yeah, it was 2012. February 2012. I started feeling really, really unusually tired. Long story short, I know I've told the story about my fibromyalgia. But long story short, in August of 2012, the pain started really bad. I got, December 2012, I got my diagnosis of fibromyalgia. But I started going to the doctor in August. By November, I had to give up working full time. All I know was work. All I knew was work before then. All I knew was work. So to give up working, and I'm sorry you guys, it's raining, but I have to do this video. So you're just gonna have to deal with it or watch another video. I'm sorry. Like I said, this is the only time I could do this. Anyway, so November and October, I was like, I'm gonna have to give up doing treatments. I love doing wound care. That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm on my way to do. That's what I've done for 17 years. I love healing people. And, you know, some people do Reiki. I do wound care. It's still healing to me. It's still spiritual healing to me. It's laying hands on somebody with the intention of them getting better. So I was distraught. So I was like, dang, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Then I had this friend named Chance, and his YouTube channel, I think, is on my front page. I don't even know if he makes YouTube videos anymore. I mean, this was like, 5 years ago. I don't even know. But I was talking to Chance, and Chance was a little young baby that I was friends with. He was like 19 at the time. And Chance was talking about how he worked as a psychic and he made extra money as a psychic. But then he started talking about spiritual counseling. And a lot of people were labeling themselves spiritual counselors as, but they were psychics. And I was like, I feel like up until that point, what I did was spiritual counseling. Because I've always been a natural counselor. I've always been an advisor. I've always given people advice. That's just part of who I was. So I was like, spiritual counseling. I'm going to look into that. And I told him he's like, yeah, and I'm a life coach. And I was like, what the F is that? Life coach? Like, I had heard it, the buzzword, but I didn't know what it was. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. And then I got off the phone with him and I'm looking it up. I'll never forget. I was sitting in my office at work and I'm on the computer and I'm looking up life coach. I still have the sheet of paper that I started writing the information down. So I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. So that opened up the door to me realizing there was more to life than just being a nurse and working. And the book still, I hadn't even thought about writing a book. I used to write books when I was a kid. I had wrote my last novel when I was 20. They were all fiction books, all, about people my age and stuff. And maybe in my 20s, I had started to try to write a fiction book, but I never finished. Just my heart wasn't in it. So I never thought about writing a book. But I've been making YouTube videos. I had been studying religion and spirituality and consciousness and awareness and enlightenment for like 8 years. I had started studying after I left church. And, making YouTube videos about my thoughts and, things that I just had revelations about or I studied and things that I learned that was bogus as fuck. Anyway, things that I had learned. And when, I went part-time. And then I was doing like 2 doubles on the weekend. And I was just working during the week. No. I take that back. I was working Friday, doing a double on Saturday and a double on Sunday. Probably not. I was probably working Friday and Saturday, and doing a double on Sunday. Those are my 4 days of pay period. And I did that for a long time, and then they screwed me out of that, and then I had to pick up here and there, and then I got so sick that I had to completely stop working, and it was devastating. Oh, it finally stopped raining. It was devastating to me because first of all, I had no income. And I know that I've heard stories of people that say they have to stop working and they have support. No, not the kid. I didn't have any support. I had my own support. At the time I had 6 children, and I was married to a woman at the time, and don't get me wrong, she was working, but I made more than twice the amount of money that she made. What she made could not carry the bills, but black woman, black girl magic, I figured it out. And I made an arrangement with my landlord and went on public assistance. Did I get unemployment? No, I don't think I did. Because I didn't try. But while I was at home, I started looking at the notes that I had taken for, at the time, it might have been 5 years. And I was like, I can make these notes into a book just to give me something to do at home. So I started writing a book. Had never written a nonfiction book, but I'm a book reader. How hard could it be? It was hard. I had big balls. Man, big balls to think that I could do that. It was hard, but... And then I went back to work. And I was working on it little by little. And that's the reason why it took years, because I was dealing with being sick and raising 6 kids and working and doing this part-time. And that's the reason it took 4 years. But one of those years, I was trying to edit, and at the end of the day, I should have just hired an editor, which I ended up doing anyway. So I know next time it's not gonna take. And I'm writing notes for my next book. My next book is about my spiritual journey through being sick, because everybody I know that has what I have, that, I don't claim it like that deals with going through what I have dealt with going through. see the vocabulary, see how I changed that? Everybody I know, they don't work, let alone work full time. And I fight, I research, I study, I grow, I try to deal with spiritual issues and mental and psychological issues that I feel contributed to this illness, not just the body. I try to heal the mind, body, spirit. So, I write down everything that I've learned. And I'm not 100% healthy yet, but, hopefully I will be healthy soon. And, but the whole journey has been such a learning experience. And I wanted to be an inspiration to somebody else who's chronically ill. And, I got things in the pipeline, people. I got things going on. UrbanAwakenings.com is coming very soon. And well, first of all, I'll let you guys know when my book is up and the link is up. I'll start putting the link in the descriptions, but trust me, I'm gonna make a video about it. I'll let you guys know when the link is up and what's coming next. What's coming next is to finish my spiritual counseling class, because I've been taking that class for 4 years. I've only finished 2 classes out of 5, but just having the extra money is a problem, because literally, you guys, don't think for 1 second that I don't do it all. Don't think. I'm on my own. Me and my boyfriend, we separated. We physically separated, but mentally we're still we still vibe together, you know. But physical separation for reasons that we both needed to do that. So it wasn't a split. But financially, my nigga, it's man, it bothers me. I'm on my own. I'm on my own. Times is hard. Money is. I'm just playing. But, you know, so, yeah, I'm doing it on my own. It's coming slowly but surely. Be on the lookout, okay? If you Google Urban Awakenings, hashtag Urban Awakenings, you will see a lot of things that I've been doing, a lot of my thought processes. And I'm going to put my social media in the descriptions because I still have a whole page where I teach what I've learned. My personal Facebook, I teach too. So, yeah. I try to be on Twitter, but I don't like Twitter. I don't, you know. But I'm on Instagram. I'm on Snapchat. Snapchat, I don't teach anything. That's just little snaps of my everyday life. All right, you guys, I gotta go. Gotta go to work. Love you. Love each and every one of you, even if I don't know you, because I do that. That's what I do. All right. I'll let you later.